Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. How are we all doing today? Hopefully very well, and yes, hello everybody. So who have we got here? Let's have a look over. Actually, let's turn back to F5. Hello Saksham, I'm sorry saying your name wrong again, I know I am, I apologise. Hello Ambrose, hello Shift, you made it, that is awesome. Good to have you here dude. Hello Cletus, hello Brahman, hello Tan, hello Toasterman. Tan and Toasterman. Sounds like a great duo. Legendary Gamer, hello. Hello Simo. Who else? Hello Fadsman. Hello. A name I cannot pronounce. I'm so sorry. I don't even want to try that because I will totally wreck it. Hello. Hello Tepig. And hello. Any other people that are here? I'll be honest, guys. I'm really tired today. I'm not with it. This is going to be a really messy stream, so an advance apologies to just everything that is not right today. I'm quite pooped, to say the least. So yeah, I think we're honestly just going to get started with it, so we can at least try and make a little bit of progress today, because it's going to be slow going. I can pretty much guarantee you that. So today we are going to be finishing off all of the pathways in our village here. Hopefully. I don't know whether that's a task that can be done within the space of 2 hours. I'm going to start that recording just in case I forget. Yeah, don't know whether it's actually going to be able to be finished in this time, or I'm going to be done really quickly. Probably more likely the first option. But yeah, we're just going to be trying to get some of the pathways done. Because after this, I'm going to start the episode where we are actually finishing off this custom village, which is, yeah, really exciting. I can't wait to see it in its final form, but obviously, yeah, the pathways are very much needed, because right now it doesn't look too exciting, does it? Let's be honest. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. Got my shulker boxes ready, and we'll start that in a second. What are you always saying today? Always saying, I'm just not with it, guys. I'm not with it at all. I pronounced the name right? Oh my goodness, that's a shocker. That really is. Do you think you're going to do a Hypixel stream anytime soon? I've got a new PC and I now be able to play as the stream is going. I don't have any plans to, but I won't say I definitely won't, because I'm going to turn the music down a little bit more. It sounds very loud to me. Maybe it just is in my headphones actually. Yeah, I don't have any plans to at the moment, but I may actually end up doing one, because once this place is done, I'm probably not going to have that much to stream. So, yeah, we may do some other things on the stream once this series reaches episode 50 and we're trying to, yeah, do something else. So, yeah, maybe. I will let you know if that's going to be going down anytime soon. I'm in a time-lapse for YouTube. You are. I mean, the time-lapse probably hasn't started just yet. And I don't think it would have my voice, maybe talking really fast. I'll shorten everything I say in this whole live stream down into like 10 seconds. Probably won't be able to make it out. Maybe some new games? Yeah, maybe actually. I have been considering it, just to take a little bit of a break from Minecraft, maybe before 1.17 starts rolling out and I really start playing it again. Anyway, shall we begin? Probably. Let's put a marker down just so... Oh, I've got like Matica on. That's gonna not be great for my frames. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, so what part should we work on first? Because when I do the pathways, I kind of like to pick the easiest parts and do them first of all, and then try and like work out everything afterwards. So I'm thinking, honestly, I may just do this bit and drag it through to these houses and our moneylenders over there and round to the school. And then we can go around here afterwards. So yeah, let's do that. The pathways are always so much easier when they're all on the same level, because you can just take out an entire area. That's going to be real loud. You can just kind of take out the whole floor and... you know, you don't have to worry about going up level and then down back a level, and it all gets a bit confusing doing it that way. Oh, there's a brick on my doors. I'll do them last. I will take that back, thank you. There we go. What are we doing, Nintendo Girl? We are doing the village pathways. We're building all of these. Did I bring a bed? No, I really should start doing that. Yeah, we're finishing off all the pathways and just making a start on finalizing the village. Don't know how much we'll get done today, but hopefully a decent amount. I've done enough of these pathways. They should be fairly simple by now, and they are, but they still are time consuming. I don't know how far I want this to go on. I think I'll leave it at that for now, and we'll maybe do some sort of transition to just a bit of a muddy area over here, maybe. Hey Jimbo, hey dude, how you doing? Good to have you here, bud. Yeah. I've also never done this on stream. I can usually do this like really quick when I'm by myself, but you guys know everything takes me a little bit longer. And hello, open cave. I did not do a great job of covering that up. How big is this? Can I can probably place in a layer underneath it, can't I? Sure, let's just do that. That's probably going to be the best option. Save me accidentally falling in when I forget this exists, because that would not be great. Hello, Para! Hello, hello. Everybody's showing up today. Why has it got to be on the stream when I'm like falling asleep, basically? I don't know why I'm so tired today. Actually, that's a lie. I do exactly know why I'm tired today. I've spent like the entire day doing some work up the field where I work. I'm not doing work. I'm just doing work where I work. Bit confusing, but yeah, it's been tiresome. Now I want to go to bed, but I wanted to stream as well. Uh-oh. There we go. That should make things a bit easier. Did you get anything with the $30 I gave you, Marlo? I did, and then I didn't. So, funny story. It's not that funny, actually. It's kind of a boring story, really. But, yeah, I took out... Because basically, when you get donations for Twitch, at least for me, I might have it set up differently. But, they all go into, like, one PayPal account, and you can kind of take it all out at once. So, I just did that. And I thought I would get myself a pair of trousers that I've been looking at getting for a while. And they're basically like these UV proof. So you can wear them in really hot weather. Like hiking trousers. And I'm quite fussy with clothes. And I had this like certain requirements that I wanted. For it to be... Just checking my recording. Stop. Keep it on going. Yes, it has. Didn't pause it or anything. Yeah, I wanted to look for like a very, very specific pair. And I finally found them. And I bought them, and then like 2 days later, I get an email saying, "Oh yeah, these are out of stock. You've been refunded your money." So I was like, "Oh great, thanks." I have to wait until they come back. So I did, but then it came back real quick. So I will be using it again. And Magoo coming in with the 14-month subscription, dude. Thank you so much, man. That is really, really appreciated. Thank you, dude, for the constant support. You're awesome. And I hope you're having a good day. Are you an outdoors person, Marlo? I am. I do spend a lot of time indoors, but I am also an outdoors person. I like the outdoors. It's a nice place. You know what? I may actually just go back and get a bed real quick. Let's pause that so it doesn't mess up the time lapse. Just otherwise I'm going to be running in and out of a house every single night time. And that's going to get annoying. I'm having a very good day other than being hungover. Oof. that knows how to make a day not so great, but glad it's still going well despite that, McGill. We'll go with the blue bed, I think. That will suffice my needs. Do I watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier? I do, actually. It's finished now. I thoroughly enjoyed it. No spoilers or anything. But yeah, I thought it was good. I preferred WandaVision to it, I think. Just because WandaVision was so, like, different. But yeah, no, I watched it. I thought it was very good. Okay, we got our bed. We can resume that now. That's my worst fear. I'm going to do, like, a massive time-lapse project one time, and I'm not going to resume the recording. I've done it for small ones, but never like massive ones. Okay, that's probably enough area for now. We can start placing in some blocks. course, I have to like get the ones under the doors and everything, but the doors pop off whenever you break the block under them, so don't want to do that really. I brought 2 of these identical shulker boxes. I don't know if I need them, but I just thought I may, so yeah, we got plenty. Okay, so the way I like to do these is grab my cobblestone first of all, and then I grab my andesite, and then I grab my gravel, and I basically just spam a bunch of cobblestone because that's the most frequent block. And once I've done that, then I spam a bunch of andesite down because that's the second most frequent. Then I do the gravel, and then I add in the coarse dirt and all the other blocks. In case you were wondering. I don't know if you were, but now you know. No more rhyme or reason to this. None at all, I'm just placing it randomly. Are you a big superhero fan? If so, do you like Marvel or DC more? I wouldn't say I'm a big superhero fan. Like, it's not like my favorite genre or anything like that. I enjoy superhero movies. I think they are good to watch. They are fun and enjoyable, and sometimes more. But yeah, no, I like them. I definitely prefer Marvel, I think. But then there's like some DC films that like skyrocket above anything Marvel have made, in my opinion, like The Dark Knight, for example. That is it's DC, right? Of course it is. For some reason that doesn't really like register in my mind as DC when I think about it. I don't know why. But yeah, generally overall Marvel, the whole universe that's been created there is something to be in awe at, really, when you think about it. So many levels to it. I have started watching, actually, a superhero show on, I think it's on Amazon Prime. I believe it is. Don't know where else I would have watched it. On Amazon Prime, called Invincible, and it's got a killer cast. I'll be honest. I was not expecting to have so many recognizable names. I won't list them all because there's honestly too many to list. But it's really good. If you have Amazon Prime and you like superhero stuff, I would recommend Invincible. It's got 8 episodes. Well, it's got 7 at the moment. The 8th one is coming out next Friday, and yeah, it's very good. It is not for the younger viewers. I will say that. I think like some of the episodes are 18 rated, and most of them are 15. But yeah, no, it's pretty gruesome sometimes. Maybe you can take some leads and tie horses on the fences, or even put some wagons for some villagers in. I'm butchering these words, I'm sorry. You can also tame a pillager and put him inside it. Yeah, I would kind of like to do that again somewhere in this village. It just takes quite a long time to do. We got Pilly the pillager in my ship over yonder. But yeah, some wagons and like crates and that sort of thing I do need to add in over here, because I've got quite a few on that side of the village. I just haven't really gotten around to doing that just yet. That's basically everything I'm planning to do to wrap things up here. Joker, The Dark Knight, and The Suicide Squad are really good. Yeah, I obviously Dark Knight is amazing. In my opinion, one of the best films ever made. And I really like Joker too. Wasn't too much of a fan of Suicide Squad, but they're making a new one, aren't they? I think that's going to be pretty good. From the trailers I've seen, it looks different to the first one. Zack Snyder's Justice League cut was very good. I watched that a few, probably months, maybe not months, but weeks ago. Long. It's very long. It's like 4 hours, but it went quick. Okay, so that's all our stone blocks. We'll just keep them in the inventory for now. Now is where I get out the coarse dirt, the granite, and the mossy cobble, and kind of just place these pretty sporadically. Not really thinking too much about it, like all of this. Coarse dirt is the most common block. And then I do a little bit of granite and a tiny little bit of mossy cobble just because that's a firework rocket. Quite an expensive block. So I don't like using it too much. And then after we've done that, we can grab some slabs and stairs and just add some like little divots into the road. It's quite a busy pathway actually. There's a lot of blocks. In hindsight, I wish I did a slightly simpler pathway, but I think it fits pretty well. Justice League is 4 hours, 2 minutes and 56 seconds long to be specific. Yeah, it's quite the length. That's Lord of the Rings Extended Edition length. I've missed so many chats, by the way, guys. I'm sorry, I'm missing quite a lot. Hi, Reggae. You finally got rid of your lockdown cut, as in haircut, I'm assuming? I am quite long overdue. A haircut. Mainly because of laziness. I just can't be bothered to book it. I got caps for a reason. I got my new laptop 2 weeks ago. R9000P from Lenovo, which matches Legion 5 Pro in other countries. I'm not exactly sure what either of them are, guy, but I'm very glad you got it. I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, that is probably enough. Sure, now we can get out our slabs and stairs. The only trouble with doing this is it gets your inventory real messy, real quick. Because there's just so many blocks. Too many, even. Right, yeah, just grab them. Thankfully, there's only so many variants of these, so it's not actually that much placing that needs to be done. Jimbo, I just seen you ask about the update split. I will come back to that in a matter of minutes, and I say that because I'm going to spend quite a long time talking about it, probably. So I will just see if I can read some other stuff first. A vine farm isn't very hard to build. No, you're right. It really isn't. It really isn't. It's just a pain to get, isn't it? Like, I don't need it that much that I want to make a farm for it. But when I need it, it just takes a long time to get the vines. A vine farm probably is something in hindsight I should have done. They spend a lot of time adding different blocks in the game, so it would be rude not to use them all. Exactly. I'm just being nice. I'm just being nice. What is my PC? My PC specs are all in the About section on my YouTube channel if you want to go check them out. I don't know them off by heart. No spoilers, but the Flash scene in End of Justice League gave me goosebumps. The Snyder Cut, well, I can't remember a good Flash scene in the normal one, so yeah, same. It was very good, wasn't it? There's a lot of should we play some blocks rather than just running around? There's a lot of scenes in the Snyder Cut that gave me goosebumps. It was a really good score. I thought the music was superbo. Right, okay. I can catch up to the rest of everything, I think, after I get done talking about the update split. Your FAV scares me. It's on normal. I could play like this if you wanted, but no thank you. We're good. We'll play like this instead. Oh, there we are. Perfect. Get a real good view of everything going on. Keep it to normal. There we are. Yeah, so the update split, for those of you who don't know, you probably all do by now. This is repetitive information at this point, I'm sure, but there may be someone who doesn't, so let me enlighten you. Basically, the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update is now split into 2 separate parts, just because, you know, there isn't enough time. It's a massive update. It kind of, you know, the terrain generation side of it is, you know, you have to change a lot, basically. It's a lot of work to do it, and Mojang don't have the time for it, and they're not willing to, you know, put their employees at risk through overworking them, which is a very smart decision. And long story short, in my opinion, I'm fully on board with what they're doing. I think they're making a very smart choice. So yeah, the first half is going to be coming out around, that's too many blocks, we'll just do an upside down one there, and sure, like that. So the first half is going to be coming out in summer, correct me if I'm wrong, sometime. I don't think we got an exact date yet. Going to be coming out in summer sometime, and that will be kind of like all of the new items and the new mobs, with the exceptions of a couple things that would be part of the terrain generation, I think, and then basically most of the terrain generation, with the exception of like the Amethyst Island and Amethyst Island. I've just read what is Sheep Island. Sheep Island is we got a bunch of sheeps on an island like that way, and we named them after viewers if you've redeemed the 5,000 channel points. Yeah, apart from the Amethyst geodes and that sort of thing. And that's coming out later on in the year. So yeah, that's what they're doing. If I put in too many stairs and that sort of thing, I don't think so. I think it's fine. Just making sure I filled all the blocks in. Most of them. I will probably come back round afterwards, honestly, and do all of the blocks like underneath the doors and everything, just because they're quite a pain to do, and I'll just run around afterwards and do them. So yeah, that's what they're doing. And I genuinely think that's very, very smart of them to do that, because I don't want, like, I don't think anybody else wants a rushed update. This could have been like a no archaeology. Yeah, thank you, Jimbo. You're right. Yeah, no archaeology. That's being pushed back too. It could have been a cyberpunk situation, right? Where they rush it, and I say they. I don't think Cyberpunk was the devs' fault. I think that's people that higher up in the company pushing them and, you know, making their developers work hard. Mojang have been smart about it and have said they're not doing that. And yeah, and that way we don't get it rushed and unfinished and product they're not happy with, and that, you know, couldn't be as good as it would be. Whereas if we just are patient and wait a little bit longer, we can get something that is really special. So yeah, I'm very happy they're choosing to hang on a second and split it. I honestly would have been fine waiting just, you know, till later on in the year for all of it. But I can see why they've done it for like a business point of view, right? Because they've probably spent, I don't know how much money on advertising, and they've got everyone sort of very excited for it. And then to take it all the way back when they could release part of it early, it's smart. I think what they've done is pretty much spot on. Okay, do we want some... See, this is where it gets tricky, when we start getting the variations of height. Because I need to, like, add in the stairs first of all. Otherwise it just makes everything... You can't tell where the step up is meant to start and end. Okay, so we'll break these out as well. Thank you, Jez. I'm very well, Mighty Max. How are you doing? Let me read the chat. I haven't read it that whole time I was speaking, really. Have I ever planned to play Techtopia with viewers? I haven't. Could be fun, maybe. It's just really difficult to organize those sort of things. Okay, there's a lot of people here today, by the way. We're over 30. At least that's what it's telling me. And I'm struggling to keep up with chat, so I'm sorry if I missed stuff. I try to do my best, but there's only so much I can read and respond to. But yeah, as far as what that... Because... For content creators, especially, I think, it kind of puts a spanner in the works for a lot of people. Because I think a good majority of people, and this goes for, actually, I can't say it, just content creators. That seems like I'm gatekeeping it. I'm not. But for like everybody, they're kind of planning on starting these new worlds when 1.17 came out to get the new terrain generation right. And I was, you know, debating with doing it. I've fumbled around with my ideas enough in this stream. I won't go over it all again, because I actually think I know what I'm doing, which I may tell you in a second. But yeah, it does put a bit of a spanner in the works because everyone sort of had their hopes set on starting a new world, right? And then you get the new stuff for 1.17, sorry, but you don't get the new stuff that would make you have a new world, right? Like, there's no real point of resetting in summer when the first half comes out, at least not in my opinion, because then you're just going to end up wanting to reset maybe in the end of the year. So yeah, it's a bit of a predicament. Like, I've spent a long time thinking what I want to do. Hang on a second, where does this go up? Okay, let's just put our line of slabs and stairs. We'll just do something like this. There we go. Now I can see where that levels out. And another one there, sure. I've spent a long time thinking what I'm going to do personally. And basically, I think my plan is to wait until the end of the year to actually make a new survival world. But obviously, there's a pretty big gap between the end of the year and now. Go figure. But there's quite the gap, and I plan on not really doing much else in this world after episode 50, which is like just around the corner, basically. Near enough, like a couple of weeks away, or a month away, actually, I think. Right, where am I going? I'm like running back and forth here. I don't really know what I'm trying to do. Have we got all the houses? We got this one over here. Yeah, it's quite a long time to wait, isn't it? To have no sort of Minecraft survival. So what I'm actually going to do is... I think we've actually got all the houses. That didn't take long at all. Let's do the pathway now. I think what I'm going to do, if I can finally get this sentence out, is when we reach episode 50 and this world has a world tour and then we kind of call it quits for now, I will put this aside until the end of the year, and then I will either start a new world or I will, you know, prune some chunks and kind of reset within this one. Obviously, I'll wait and see how I feel about it. But in between then, after we finish episode 50, I'm just going to do maybe a mini-series, or maybe just some one-off videos, or maybe just more frequent Techtopia. I haven't really decided yet. But then when we do get the first release of 1.17 in summer, hopefully it won't be too long of a wait, but it's okay if it is. In summer, I will... I plan on starting a hardcore world. Now, I never thought I'd do that, honestly, because... Actually, before I go any further, let me read the chat, because so many comments are coming in, and I haven't read any of them. I'll leave you on that cliffhanger for a second. Marlo, can you try using Blackstone in the path? I would, but that would then mean I'd have to do it for the whole other bunch of pathways, and I'm too lazy. I started a new world recently. I'm planning on making a few farms and builds and reset the world completely when 1.18 comes out. Smart move. Smart move. Marlo does Redstone miniseries. Please no. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody at all. Especially me. I certainly don't want to see it. But yeah. I'm planning on starting a hardcore world. And I really didn't ever think I would do a hardcore series. But I was thinking about it for quite a long time, and this may all fall through, to be honest. I may end up doing something different, so no promises, don't hold me to it. But I thought about it for a while, and if I didn't make videos, I would no way make a hardcore world. Like, there isn't a bone in my body that would want to do that. At least not for any extended period of time. But because I make videos, I feel like there's this added on level of just extra excitement, right? Because I could die at any moment and lose everything. And I think that makes the series much more fun to watch. I've never actually really watched anyone play hardcore before, so I'm kind of just imagining that's how people would feel about it. So there's the added level of excitement, and also... if it was just me playing in a hardcore world, if I die, that's gone, right? I'm not going to, you know, go in there just to spectate every now and again. I would forget about it. But if I make videos on it, then it's kind of, you know, it's everlasting on the internet. The videos are there, immortalized on my channel, right? Forever. So I wouldn't feel too bad if I, you know, died and lose it all for that reason, because people could still go back and watch whenever they wanted, and you know, the videos would always be there. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it could be fun. I don't know. I'll see how I feel nearer the time, but that's kind of the plan at the moment. Yeah. I died 3 times already and haven't killed the Ender Dragon. Oh no. I believe you can do it, dude. The Ender Dragon. It still is a scary fight, especially if you're in a hardcore world. Wouldn't be looking forward to that one. That'd be a bad way to go. I would make the sheep thing a little cheaper. The only reason why it's that much is because there really isn't anything else to purchase on my channel points thing. So I kind of just have that set as a very high figure, just so you got something to aim towards, you know. That's why it's so much. I know it's probably not worth 5,000 channel points, but I got nothing else to offer, really. I don't join Hermitcraft because I don't know the people on Hermitcraft. You need to be invited to join that. I'm more than happy just watching. So another thing that is coming to my mind when I'm talking about this hardcore thing is, what if I die? You know, it's the obvious, right? What if I die? Let's say I start the series in summer. 2 months into it, I perish. Then I'm like, well, what do I do now? Because I've still got quite a few number of months till the full release. Do I just start a new world, or do I do something else? I'm not sure. I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But yeah. And then there's the opposite of, what if I don't die, you know? Do I then just end the series and start a survival one? Do I start a new hardcore world? Like, I don't know. There's too many things that I need to think about. But I can't really until they happen. I don't know. I'm pretty good at not dying, so I don't want to eat my own words here, and I know I probably will. But I'd like to think I'd be fairly good at a hardcore series, because I'm not, that's not me, you know, tooting my own horn or anything. That's me saying I'm a really cautious player. Probably too cautious. Just in like regular survival I am. So if I was in a hardcore situation, I would be like checking my back constantly for everything and making sure I'm very prepared. So I think I'd be okay, but yeah, things can always go wrong quickly, can't they? You never know. Jimbo can vouch for that. When I don't want to die, I'm pretty good at it. How many deaths do I have in this world, actually? This is a pretty good world for my number of deaths. I want to say it's only like 2, maybe. Where is it? Number of deaths. Only one. Only one. And we're on, what, day 2,600 summit? So, yeah. It's I might be alright. I can feel a sneeze coming, and I can tell it's going to be one of those sneezes that just disappear. I already know it. It's not really fully there yet, but I can sense it, and it's building slowly, but at the same time it's like fading away. You can cheat open to LAN. This thing? Oh, and then like enable cheats and that sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I would kind of defeat the purpose of it, but yeah, I guess the option is there if I wanted to for some reason. I usually die early game when doing something stupid. When you're geared up, there's not much that will kill you. Yeah, exactly. That's literally how I died in this world, Miguel. I think it was on the first day. I'm pretty sure it's in the first video of this series. I got blown up by a creeper chopping a tree down. Like, I don't chop trees down in the forest anymore, having the ability for a creep to blow me up. Like, if one came up behind me right now, I would be fine. My builds wouldn't. I would be very annoyed about that, but I would survive. Yeah, it's always the early game that's the tense time. Once you're geared up, like Magoo said, there isn't a lot. You're pretty much invincible. Marlo, do you know Fizzler? Is that how you say his name? I know who he is. I've never really known how to say his name exactly. He's a YouTuber and streamer that survived hardcore Minecraft for 5 years IRL, an almost daily stream, and he died, and he laughed a lot after his death. Yeah, I saw that. It was to a baby zombie, wasn't it? That was painful to watch. I don't think I'd plan on keeping the series going for that long. I think what I would most likely do is... if I was, you know, still alive at the end of... let's keep these, actually. At the end of the year, when it was time to reset, I would probably just give myself a really extravagant death. And, yeah, call it. And just go back to survival. Because I think I would enjoy it more. I just kind of want to try hardcore for a change, you know? Okay, I genuinely think we've actually connected up to all the pathways. Which did not take long at all. Surprisingly. So, yeah, which one are we using? This one. Let's just fill this in a bit. Should probably just keep these on my hotbar, actually. That would be better. Okay, so we are connected to this door. Actually, let me read the chat again. I'm being terrible at reading the chat today. Focusing too much on talking and not reading. Talking and playing, there we go. What have you think about your second channel? You said you'd love to do other games in there. Yeah, I thought about it. I just don't really have the time. I think if I ever do other games and play other games, it would most likely be on here. Maybe one day there'll be something else other than the stream replays. But not currently. Hello, Leah. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. It was a baby zombie who put him to 1 heart, but the spider killed him, not the zombie. Oh, I did not know that. See you later, Jimbo. Thank you for coming along, dude. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Alright, okay, let's... Oh, we didn't do this a little bit. The time lapses whenever I stream are always really, like, botched. Like, because I do stuff for a certain amount of time. Oh, this is the full shock box. I'm not using that one. I do things for a certain amount of time, and then I stop to read the chat, and I stop for, like, a long period of time, and I don't do anything. And then I can just, like, freeze on the time lapse. Oops, too much gravel. That was meant to be andesite. But that's fine. The one I'm making, this is going to be like 10 seconds long, so it doesn't matter if I stop and stare for a while, because I'm going to be speeding it up a lot. Just need to bring some of these out a bit more. Do some tweaking now, all it is. I said I was going to go around and check we made it all to the doorways, didn't I? We'll do it in a sec. Whoops, there we go. And a couple more here. There we are. Alright, okay. Let's just have a look around and make sure we've got every doorway, shall we? Okay. So, we've obviously got our town hall here, or meeting hall, I should say. Mayor's house, I still don't know what that is. It's like the main focal point of the entire village, and I don't exactly know what it's meant to be. So we've got all the ones in the high street. We have our inn and our little storage room. There is a... what's this called? Outpost. Not outpost. Outhouse. There's an outhouse here, but I'm going to do one of the more muddier pathways, not made out of stone. So I guess we can go do that in a little bit. Okay, got all of them over there. We got the post office thing right there. We've got it going... we should probably have a little bit more here, actually, come to think about it. Since this is going to be, you know, having carts on it. So let's maybe bring that out a little bit. Inventory's messy, making me stressed. Sure, that's fine. How about you put more roles in your Discord other than subscription and membership? I also put a suggestion in Discord. I don't really know if I need any more roles. I like to keep my Discord pretty simple for the most part. Like, there are a lot of good suggestions people give me of, like, roles I could add or channels I could add, but honestly, I'd rather have it just less than more. Otherwise, it gets a bit much. And, like, if somebody joins the server for the first time and they see all these different channels and you got the white dot next to them all and it's all unread messages, it's a bit overwhelming. At least that's what I find anyway. So, yeah, for me, less is more with Discord. Okay, I think that is good. Oh, we didn't have any coarse dirt. Let's just chuck a couple in. Just one or two. Good morning, Albany. Good morning, good morning. I saw something about gum. Hang on, what's that? What's my opinion on gum? I like gum. I chew it sometimes, usually only ever at work. It's refreshing. Glad you guys are enjoying it. I really am. It's bedtime again. You just keep coming around. Okay, that honestly may do it for the time-lapse portion. So I may cut it there or I may keep going. That, honestly guys, how long have we been going for? Oh, only 46 minutes. Oh, okay. Thought it was going to be a bit more than that. There's other things we can do. It's okay. It's okay. There's actually plenty we can be doing. I need to add in the off pathways, like through the little offshoots. I also need to add in lampposts. I just kicked my chair. That hurt. I'm also going to take a drink. I've been seeing a lot of water reminders, whatever it's called, hydration reminders, and I've not been ignoring them all. I've just been talking at the point where I got them. So for all the people who have reminded me to drink water, this one's for you. You're welcome. Okay, cool. Right. I think what we will do is maybe add in all of the other pathways. Because I've got this mess over here. I don't really know what to do with this. Actually, oh, we might need another one here. Oh, we do. I should have kept... Oh, wait, I still am recording. Quick! Get the shulker box out. I think what I wanted to do here, because I got this, like, almost too big of an open area, I think what I wanted was to make it all entirely stone. And then in the center, maybe have possibly a water fountain or some sort of centerpiece just to break it up a bit so we don't have this, like, huge open space of stone. And that way it connects to the dock. So, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that. So let's just get rid of all this grass. And, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bad water. Go away. Let's actually just do that first. We'll do all of the blocks next to the dock and cause a bit of a flood. Statue? Yeah, that's a good idea, actually, Leah. I could try my hand at that. The statues are not my strong suit at all. I'm really not great at them, but on a small scale, I'd rather build it on a small scale, right? Oh, way too much cobble. Way too much cobble. Like, if I have to build a large statue, which I've tried many times before, it just never goes well. Sure. That's annoying. We'll just get rid of it. There we are. What happened to all the villagers? All of the villagers are over that side of the island, or that side of the village. None have actually made it over here, I don't think. That is the final thing. Once I've got all of these pathways added in, and all of the like trees, and all of the building is done, the final thing I'm gonna do is try and fix my villager breeder over there, because it's like broken. It hasn't produced villagers in a little while. Gonna try and fix that. And, whoops, broke some gravel. That's okay. Try and fix that and just like really get them to produce a lot of villagers, and then I'm just going to move all of them over. I'm not going to do loads, so it's like, you know, super populated, otherwise it's just going to cause lag. But at the moment I have like 10 that are free roaming. So yeah, I'm gonna bring a bunch over, and really populate this place, get it booming. Probably, you know, space them out a little bit, just so they're not all clumped together in one spot. And I'm thinking I may actually release my villagers that I have inside of their homes. Like if I just take a quick fly on over to, ouch, this building, you can see our you can't see him. Where is he? Is he here? I can hear him. Our cartographer is in here. Yeah, there he is. Oh, buddy, you're trapped. Shouldn't have that there, really, because you always get stuck on it. But, oh well. Yeah, I might release them. All of them. So I've got that for every single villager type. I might just break down their trapdoors and let them run wild. Possibly. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I've still got to go around and break all the blocks under the doors. That's alright, we can do that. How's that going to look if I make this into stone? Is that going to look weird? There's only one way to find out. No, that should be fine if the rest of this is stone as well. Okay, I do not need all this dirt. We're just going to, there you go, that can be the barrel of dirt. Or grass. Trapdoors hate mobs. Yeah, I know. It's so annoying. As someone who builds with trapdoors all the time, I wish they weren't as inconvenient for pathfinding as they are. Because it's really annoying. You could lock a few of the extra villagers with trades so they don't all become fishermen. Yeah, I probably actually should do that. Because there's so many barrels. There are so many barrels. I don't mind if, you know, the bulk of them turn into fishermen, because this is meant to be a fishing village, so it would kind of make sense in a way. I mean, I don't think in a fishing village everybody's a fisherman, but, you know, it would be okay if, like, the bulk of them actually ended up being that profession. But yeah, you're right, Lee. I probably should lock a couple of them on the way. Which should be easy enough, honestly, because all I've really got to do is just put a profession block next to them on, like, their rail in. And they should pick it, and then I just got to trade with them once, and should be all fine. Got plenty of emeralds to do that. Whoops. Okay, what's next? We want our andesite. Yeah, so this is going to look real, like, plain for now. But when eventually we do get some other, something in the middle, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Mending villagers should be locked. All of my mending, oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, I will probably keep my librarians in their library. That is probably the only guys I'll keep stored. Good shout there. Good shout. Because, yeah, I spent far too long messing around with their trades for them just to be roaming around this not-so-safe place at nighttime. So, yeah, they will definitely be staying locked away. Okay, switch over to our gravel. There it is. I made a contraption that allows you to jump 16 blocks. That is a long way. That's a very long way. I've just read your comment up a bit, Leah. I must have missed it, but you said maybe just a nice pillar that would be kind of engraved as a commemorative thing or memorial. That is like the simple way of making a statue, right? Not necessarily looking like anything, just a simple memorial, yeah, like you said, engravement of something. That could actually work, definitely, if I struggle at building something that looks just like a statue. Add granite or blackstone. We are adding granite into this somewhere. If I can just show you proof. There you go. There's a little bit of granite. It's not that frequent, but it's there. Got to add the coarse dirt in first, though. Because it's going to get a little bit muddy, you know. It's going to get muddy from time to time. Not a huge amount. Just a little bit. Okay, now we can get our wrong shulker box. Where's my other one? It's out over there. Mossy and granite. And place a little bit of this in. The granite is just meant to be like muddy stone, right? When I first started doing these pathways, I sort of had like a reason for where every block kind of went. I don't know where I actually first started doing the pathways. This, I think, was one of them, but I don't really like it that much. But I like think where everything would go. So I try to have more coarse dirt and more granite on the outside of the pathways that would be nearer the grass. But the more and more I've done, I've kind of just given up because I think I would be the only person to really recognize that. So, yeah, I stopped. I stopped. Okay, let's do a bit of an inventory clean because it is rather messy. Use so much cobble. And let's place in all of our slabs and stairs. Not sure what the message was, Leah, but thank you for sorting that out. Gonna head off, Toaster Man. That is all good. I hope you have an amazing day too. Thank you for coming to the stream, man. I really do appreciate it. Trouble with adding in slabs here is, from a distance, it looks like that's a block I've got to fill in. So there's probably quite a few blocks actually in the village in separate parts of the pathways that are just straight up missing a block entirely, because it looks like a slab from a distance. Okay, that one. Nope, see, there we go. Like from here, you can't even tell. They look exactly the same. In this section of the pathway, I actually did some, like, water puddles. But I'm not going to do that for the rest of the village, just because it takes absolutely ages. And you know what I may actually do, just so we got some consistency. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Just so we got some consistency. How on earth do I do this? Oh, it's going to take ages to just get rid of them, isn't it? Yeah, I might just get rid of them, just because... It seems weird having them only in certain places. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I'll keep this one over here, because as you can see, that one's connected to the river. But nothing else is, so... I think we'll just get rid of them. Why can't I, like... Oh, I thought I could place a water source on a water source. Apparently not. Why Twitch only shows your stream at... 480p. I need those sweet juicy pixels. The reason I only stream at 480p is because my internet is rubbish. And I, yeah, lowered it down because I can't handle HD streams. How is it, by the way, today? Like, is the internet, or is the stream lagging at all? I no longer watch it on the side just because I think that makes it worse. But yeah, I found it got a little bit better when I stopped streaming in HD. It's good, seems to be fine. Makes a change. Makes a change. Maybe one day when I eventually get new internet. Or if I ever do, I can bump back up to HD streams again. Okay, is that all of them? I do believe if I could get one more just so I can refill my bucket, that would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen. Marlo, what if you made a dock and ship? I'm actually stood on a dock right now, and there are several ships around. I don't think I really need any more. It would get a bit busy. But hey, great minds think alike, right? We've got quite a few docks in this village. 3? Yeah, I think there's a third one over there. Yeah. I will ignore that blue flag, Magoo, don't you worry. I will ignore it so much, I'll also ignore your other comment. Bucket needs to be empty if you're trying to remove the water. Yeah, I thought I could, like, place a water source, like, in here and then pick it up together. But apparently not. Makes sense. Okay, I guess what we can actually do, I'm going to put my marker down again so I know to possibly cut the oh no! It's going to look real weird from above. There we are. I know to cut the time-lapse there if need be. What was I going to do? Get some buttons. So I like to add in buttons along here. And we'll just grab some extra in case I need it. Buttons is like little pebbles, right? Just every now and again. Not too many. Don't want to overload it. But just one here and there. So yeah, we need to do something with the playground over there. Make that look a little bit more rugged. The floor, that is, not the playground. Have I got any down here? I feel like I should have some pebbles down here. Quite a few, actually. That's going to get caught on the tire, but that's fine. Sure, one more there. Yeah, so we got to figure out what we're doing for the playground. We've also got to add in all of the in-between pathways. And by that, I mean we've got like these little alleyways every now and again, and like smaller ones that wouldn't really have a full pathway. Just like part of one. Like I might have a back alleyway going through here and connecting up to the other side. That could actually be pretty cool. If I just show you an example, actually, of what I mean with this. It's a different pathway design, and I believe one's over here. So you can see we kind of transition from a stone pathway to a more dirtier, muddier pathway that isn't, you know, an official pathway, but it's a shortcut that people use, and they've made it all muddy like this because it's, you know, been really trodden on and everything. So I got a couple of them around, and I'll need to do a bit more. So there's two things we need to do. My face, that hurt. Let's actually land on top of the roof. Yeah, so the playground, we got to get all the blocks underneath the doors. Might actually go around doing that now. Sun's still up. Needs to sign and keep off the grass. Get those villagers to stick to the pathways. Oh, that would be cool. That would be very cool. It looks really messy from above, but I actually think that looks fine. Like, that's not a bad thing. I think I add in too many slabs and stairs, honestly. Potentially, but nah. How often is someone going to come up to the roof here and look down on it? Hopefully not too often. Okay, let's go around and get all the doorways, shall we? Let's go do that. I should have eaten before I streamed. I knew it was going to be a problem. I can feel my stomach starting to gargle. And a boop, and a boop. And a door. I've also got to get all the blocks underneath like this scaffolding here, but then it breaks it, and it's going to break everything on top of it, and it's annoying. But it's okay. It's worth it, maybe. And like underneath the campfires here. Oh, can't even break it underneath the campfire. I have to go proper under it. Oh, no. That's not what we wanted. There we go. And then the scaffolding back again. I see my flower pot is hovering. That's good, I guess. Marlowe treats villagers so good while my friend and I spawned a wither to destroy the village in our world. I treat my villagers good. Other villagers, not so much. I mean, I don't, you know, treat them unkindly. I just don't go out of my way to make their life nice. Maybe these two should actually be other blocks. Have we got any coarse dirt? No, I put that away. That's fine. I think we'll need to get rid of them as well. See you later, fans, man. Thank you for coming to the stream. I really do appreciate it. Maybe these two as well. See, every now and again, I'll miss a couple of these and think I'm going to leave it as grass, and then I realize how little grass I've actually left and change it up because I'm not a fan of how it looks. And every now and again, there'll be a block like that. It's this point that isn't too exciting when it comes to doing the pathways. When you got to go around and do like the individual blocks. And then you get stuff like this, like that's way too straight of a line. So I just need to change it up a bit. Something like that. There we go, that looks better. Obviously that'll connect up to our back pathway. I think that can stay as grass, because we can maybe have some bone meal on there, right? This one, however, don't just want a single block. Don't hate me, but I went into the world download for Techtopia and summoned a wither in Asteria. How very kind. No, I don't mind. That is fine. You can summon all the withers that you want to. How did the villagers do? I'm guessing they died quick. I don't even know if the wither would attack them, honestly. Don't really know how that works. I haven't tried it, surprisingly. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I think I might also... Don't know whether to connect this part of the pathway round here or actually leave it open. I think I might just do a little bit, just like those two blocks, so we don't have the straight line. Sure. Maybe, see, I got, every now and again, I still got these like really open areas. But this one is the main one, I think, round the back. I'll probably, I don't know, like a pond possibly, and we can have a back pathway coming through here. That could work. Yeah, we could do that. So those sort of things I've got to do as well. It's kind of like a really bittersweet point of when I'm making a custom village, when I reach this stage, when I've got to do all the really monotonous and tedious tasks that just take a long time and are really repetitive, and it's stuff I don't particularly enjoy doing, like custom trees, for example. And I don't mind the pathways, but there's certainly other things that are more enjoyable than that. Oh, I forgot I was meant to be doing all the doors, wasn't I? That's like the whole point. And I haven't even been doing it. But yeah, like it's exciting finishing all of this off, but it just takes a real long time. It's okay though. It'll be worth it in the end. I've already picked out the song I'm going to use for like the little montage. You know how I make the little montages, or not montages, but like tours almost, with some shaders and some nice music in Techtopia. I'm going to do it for this time as well. Already found the song I'm going to use, which is like it takes a surprising amount of time, I'll be honest, to find a good song nowadays. Which is exactly why I use Minecraft music in all of my videos, because I know I can use it, and you know, it's nice. But every now and again I like to stray away from it. Everyone knows never to mention custom trees to Marlow. Yeah, it brings back bad memories. Is my Techtopia and your world download free? My Techtopia one is, yes. When I do a world download for this world, I will most likely keep it as a private one for just members, YouTube members and Twitch subs. Not because, you know, I don't want people, like everybody accessing it. I would love to let everybody who actually watches my video, emphasis on, you know, actually watching them, enjoy the world downloads, but I've had too many... one too many problems with doing public world downloads, where people take your world download and, you know, use it in their video and don't give an ounce of credit. It's frustrating, but that's the internet. Anyway, what other doors do we have left to add in? May have actually got them all now. Ah, see, do I need another pathway down here? I might actually block this side off with something. Just because I don't want this, like, ring of, you know, a dirty pathway going all the way around the edge of the meeting hall. So I need to come up with some sort of natural-ish way to come to a close here. Maybe like a bush or something like that. We got the world tour of you in the 50k special. That is very true. I was thinking about that. Like, I'm gonna do a world tour for episode 50, and I kind of did do one earlier, didn't I? A little bit. I didn't cover everything though, and that wasn't really, you know, actually walking around in first person like we'll do here. The rich banker might have a nice lawn area. Oh yeah, that is a good idea. It kind of is his little area, isn't it? And yeah, actually, that's a really good idea. We'll make this really nice and pretty around the back. We'll say he owns this piece of land. I started a new village for my tip world. Awesome, dude. What style are you going for? At this point, I'm just running around aimlessly. I don't know what to do. Well, I know what to do. I'm just procrastinating. Trying to make sure I just got all the blocks, to be honest. That's the main thing. Whoops. Will you make your mega base? I don't have any mega base plans at the moment. My mega base in this world is I'm counting that as finished. I'm saying it's done. All right. Okay. I think we've got them all at this point. Let's just get a couple more here, and then we'll maybe start on possibly the playground, and then honestly, I may end the stream a little bit shorter today, guys, just because I am really hungry, and I need to go grab some dinner. You know, if I leave it much longer, you guys are gonna be hearing my stomach making noises. My mic will probably pick that up. Would not surprise me. Right, okay. I think that's enough. I don't like that, though. So let's change that to another normal block. As Lotion Gamer said, me is too short. I will be doing that, don't you worry. There already are some. Just a handful, though. Okay, well, I definitely was a bit overzealous with the amount of shulker boxes I brought. Did not need 2 of them, but there we go. Better to be safe than sorry. Alright, let's dump this in our gravel box, or grass box, I should say. So, I don't know actually how much podzol I have, so I will probably leave the back alley pathways for now. And I think all we will do here, maybe... Shall we do some coarse dirt for sure, and maybe just some like path blocks? That's an arrow. Don't want that in the playground. Maybe just something simple like some coarse dirt and some path blocks. Yeah, sure. Hello, Enderman. Don't know why my first instinct was to look at you and zoom in, but there we are. I just need a little bit extra of this just to make a transition point here. Something like that should be fine. Do one more there. And basically just... Nope, you're not the block I wanted. Pretty much just going from this pathway design to the pathway. It shouldn't really call it that because it's not what it is, but the coarse dirt and the pathways that we're going to do. It's not a pathway, but we're using pathway blocks. That makes sense. For the floor, the playground with sand marlow for extra immersion. Oh yeah, some sand would actually be pretty good. Hello, you're over here now. How are you doing? That would be smart for not getting them injured. I'm just not sure how it would look. Trying to picture it. This is what I do. Instead of testing it out, I sit back and imagine what it would look like. What we could actually do is have like a little sandy area. I think we'll just stick with dirt. I don't think I can mix it in a way that I could pull off. So I think we will just stick with coarse dirt. We can add it in afterwards if need be. Alright, let's just break a bunch of blocks for the coarse dirt. I don't really want to go too much with this. And I guess we can try and be smart with how we place it down. So kind of making pathways to all of the like equipment, right? So like here, for example, there wouldn't be much going on. Oh, I forgot about that. We have doors. We'll just leave that. We'll just say that there isn't a pathway leading to that one. Please let me back up. Why am I? There we are. Yeah, we'll just leave it. Doesn't necessarily need to have a door. So like the swings maybe would have a little bit more. Podzo, yeah, I could use Podzo actually. I don't have any on hand, so I may go around and add that afterwards when we do the, or when I do the back alleyways. Alright, let's add these in, see how that looks. Doesn't need to have too much, just a little bit, just so we're not looking at plain old grass. A little bit around here, maybe. Possibly a bit more in the middle. Let's just not have completely grass. We just don't want that much of it. As I break every single block. I love that polished polished granite texture so much. I really like it as well. It's one of my favorite textures that I've done. I don't have many changes in my pack, honestly. Like there's a handful, but it's definitely not like a complete overhaul, right? Don't like that. Otherwise, we can see the block underneath it. But yeah, the polished granite is one of my personal favorites too. Don't know, oh, there it is. I was wondering where you saw it. I know it's on the outside of the village. It's pretty simple. It's literally, for those who don't know, all I did to make this was I got the brick texture here and kind of outlined the actual like cement part of it, right? I can't exactly remember how I did it in Photoshop, but I changed the color of the cement and then I overlaid the granite colors and kind of textured it that way, and I got the same for the diorite, which I can actually show you. Why not? Same for the diorite, polished diorite, which is somewhere. I know it's the floor of one of these buildings. I just can never remember which one. I think it's over here. Yeah, you can see it there. Got it for the diorite. I don't love it as much as the granite, but it's there. I keep hoping I find time to do more stuff with my textures, but one, it takes a long time, and two, I don't really know like what I actually want to change, because really the texture pack, like subs and members have access to it, but I don't, without meaning to sound cruel or anything like that, like I don't make it for you guys. I just made it for myself and I released it for those of you who can access it. So yeah, I don't really think there's any changes that I personally want to make. I don't know. There's a couple. Like I want to make my own bushy leaves texture. And I tried at one point and it didn't go well. So I ended up just using the ones from Vanilla Tweaks, which is, yeah, just simpler. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll find some time to sit down and do that for a little bit. Okay, how is our playground looking? Let's take a flyback. Yeah, that looks fine. Just a little bit of texture. It doesn't need to be crazy amounts. How's the whole village looking? Now we've got the pathways done. Pretty cool. This is really cool. Let's go straight up. Boy, oh boy, that is it's quite a project. We've been doing this for a long while, haven't we? A very long while. Awesome. Awesome. How can we access it? Yeah, so it's only for if you're a Twitch sub on here or a YouTube member. If you want more information, you can go to my channel and click on the little join button. The option is just there if you want it. You don't have to. Only if you want to. I could probably update this now, actually. But I won't. I'll save that for the episode. Let me download the text pack before my sub roll runs out. That's smart, actually. Yeah, feel free to do that. You may as well. Okay, what am I doing at this point? I'm just walking around. How long will we be streaming for? 1 hour, 20 minutes. It's a little bit shorter, but guys, I've kind of done everything I needed to do for today's stream. Plus, as I said earlier, I haven't eaten and I'm getting quite peckish. So I think we may actually just call it early here for today. Hopefully, I'll be able to stream again next weekend. Although I don't know what I'm going to be doing, because by that point the village would be done. So it'll be a surprise. But yeah, that is where we're gonna call it for today, guys. Apologies for the little bit of a shorter stream. I hope you still have fun. Let's see if anyone's following. I'm following is streaming. They are not, so we will just do an old-fashioned goodbye without raiding anybody. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming to the stream. As always, I really do appreciate it so much. I love spending my Sunday evenings with you. And yeah, I will see you next week, hopefully. Thanks for coming to the stream, guys. Love you all very much. See you next time.